Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Hey, y'all. Good morning, Vipkid family. Teacher Madeline here. I have recently implemented two new rewards that are just working wonderfully to maintain the students' interest and practice sentence structures. So I wanted to share those with you. My first reward, I've actually had these and I've been using them for a while. If you need reward ideas, I recently made a video titled, I think, My Rewards, or Inexpensive and Easy Rewards. So I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. But anywho, I also have these little mini ones that one of my regulars was upset about these hearts because blue is her favorite color and I didn't have blue. So I made these just at Walmart. I think it was like 98 cents or something. You can get some sheets of foam, and I originally just drew hearts with a permanent marker and cut it out and put a magnet on back, whatever. Yeah, so I have these, and these are, it's like an okay reward. It's not like super great, but it's pretty good for some of the younger students. Some of the girls I just love like, and talking about colors, so that's kind of cool. But anywho, I've been running out of ideas for my older students. You know, it's kind of hard to get a 12-year-old excited about bubbles and marbles and pictures. So I do use a lot of printed out rewards of different pictures that the student might be interested in, and we talk about those, but even that gets old. So I'm sure you found that with the older students, they really enjoy that conversational style English, even if they're not so into the textbook material. And I find that mostly these kids just want to be seen. They enjoy expressing their individualism, and they love it when the teacher takes a personal interest in them. So what I've done with this reward is, instead of just giving them a heart, we take a little break from the lesson and I say something like, I like cake. What do you like? And then they're able to share something personal about themselves. Or, you know, I love my mom. What do you love? And they can share something personal about themselves, so they're enjoying it. And actually, I had a trial student this morning. She ended up being about a level 5 or 6, pretty advanced, read very well, but this was actually kind of a challenge for her. It is a simple sentence structure, but I think that, you know, due to the Asian education system and the way that they're instructed to learn, their answers are like very verbatim the textbook. I asked a girl the other day, it was a lesson on communication, and I'm like, oh, why are you friends with so-and-so? And her answer was, because she is kind and caring, and like the exact like textbook answer from the previous unit. So it can be a challenge for these kids to come up with, like, you know, I noticed she's trying to say, like, I said, I like cake, and she goes, oh, I like candy. And then I said, I like to play the violin, and she said, I like to play piano. So she's like thinking like there's one right answer, or like one certain style theme. I'm like, you can say whatever you want. So that was a challenge within itself. Also, sometimes the children, even more advanced, have they're challenged by articles of speech and prepositions. For example, this girl, even though, you know, her vocabulary was like maybe beyond mine, she said, I like read book. So that was an opportunity for a learning moment built into the reward system. So this has been great. And by the way, I did get her to sign up for, or not her maybe, but her parents signed up after that trial class. So this is a good go-to. My second reward, my new reward system, is bonkers. Ridiculous. I actually got this idea from one of my students. I have a regular who has been, I love him to death. He is like so smart, like probably too smart for his own good, one of those kind. He tends to get bored with the lessons easily. He'll purposely mispronounce words when he's reading in different silly voices, and he skips over words. He like refuses to sound things out that like I know that he knows. Anywho, it's really hard to get him to maintain focus, and he doesn't always put forth so much effort. However, he is really motivated by rewards. He's always begging me for stars. So, additional tip here, I enjoy asking my students, hey, what reward do you want? That sends the message like, hey, we are on the same team. We're learning together. I'm in this with you. Like, I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy this. Like, we are a team here. So what reward do you want? I said, how can I help you have fun? And he said, I want socks. I'm like, okay, I'll get you some socks. I said, oh, next class, I'll buy you some socks. He said, oh no, Teacher Madeline, I like dirty socks. And he starts laughing at himself. He had a good old time. So anywho, this is my new reward system. Dirty sock jar. And we discussed the different colors, the longer sock, shorter sock. Smelly. He thinks it's hilarious. And for the first time, oh my goodness, this student was like putting forth so much effort, really trying hard. He was way motivated by this. So I thought, this worked for him. Let me try it out on one of my other trouble students. And same success there. At first, this kid looked at me like, what? A sock? But he just lost it. Thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So try it out. Let me know how it works for you guys. And if you have any other ideas about reward systems, particularly for the older kids, particularly for the older students, I'm challenged to find some good motivating rewards here, especially with those regulars. I'm sure you guys have experienced the same reward over and over gets kind of old, and so let me know. Let me know what kind of rewards you guys are using. What do your students enjoy most in the comment section below, or make a response video if you guys haven't made videos about your reward systems. And I highly suggest that, because I think that's one of the most fun things about teaching for VIP Kid is there's just so many outlets for creativity. And it's a good opportunity to switch things up. So yeah, let's get chatting. And if you found this video to be helpful, then hit that like button. If you love these longer chatty style of videos, then make sure to subscribe. I make new videos usually once or twice a week, but pretty much whenever I feel like it. Have a wonderful VIP Kid kind of day, and toodaloo. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.